Okay, so which bottle size water is the best in terms of value for money? So with the small, all right, we're told that 400 mils, 400 milliliters is 48 pence. Okay, so again, to compare both sizes, we're going to scale it. Okay, so let's scale this down to 100 milliliters. So if you think about it, that would be a quarter, wouldn't it, of that small bottle, because there's 4 lots of 100 milliliters in there. Okay, 4 lots of 100 mils in there. So I want to cut it by 4. I want to cut it, divide it by 4. So I divide the cost by 4 as well. Okay, and 48 pence divided by 4. Well, divide by 4, you could halve it, 24, and halve it again, you get 12. So 12 pence per 100 mils of water. That's the cost there for small. Now let's look at large. Now, with large, we need to look at the units first of all, because, of course, they've got 1.5 litres, and we need to know that a litre, okay, we need to remember this, 1 litre is actually worth 1,000 millilitres, okay? So if they've got 1.5 litres, that's like 1.5 litres, so it's 1.5 lots of this. So, you know, 1,000 mils, and then half of this, well, half of 1,000 is 500, so that would be 1,500 mils. So essentially you were getting 1,500 mils for £1.20. Okay. Now, of course, to change this to 100 mils, to work out how much that would cost, I'd need to divide by 15, wouldn't I? Okay, so dividing that by 15. All right, £1.20 by 15. Now you could go to the bus stop, but it ends up doesn't work so well, because this 15 goes into £1.20 less than 10 times. So you just need to sort of go through multiples of 15 to see how many go into £1.20. All right. And what's good is, if you think about it, 10 lots of 15 pence is £1.50, isn't it? Yeah. So 10 lots of 15 pence is £1.50. Well, £1.20 is going to be less than 10, isn't it? And if you think about it, £1.50, £1.20, that's 30 pence less. So 30 pence less means there's 2 of these. Okay, so actually it's only going to be 8, isn't it? 8 times times 15 pence will be £1.20. So it's worth 8 pence essentially. Yeah. 100 mils is 8 pence, because 8 pence goes into 1.20 15 times. So 8 pence per 100 mils. So clearly the large is the cheapest.